What's going on, YouTube? Well, I'm back with a quick unboxing video. We'll go over a couple comics that I picked up this week and a couple pops that I've picked up over the last week and a half. I don't think any of them are older than 2 weeks. Um, Unfortunately, one of them I didn't get yet because I don't know what's going on with Hot Topic on this Hatsume My Hero Academia pop. It's supposed to be released on Thursday, which was yesterday. Today's Friday. And yeah, I seen on certain blogs on Twitter and everything where they were talking about they had dissolved the release date. Like, if you have them in your store, sell them. Don't worry about waiting till Thursday. Well, I contacted my Hot Topic, my local Hot Topic. They didn't have them. I went in there on Thursday. They still hadn't received their shipment. They were willing to take down my name and number to let me know when they do get the shipment in. Hopefully those people will be the ones that are working. I guess we'll just see what happens. Sorry about the weird angle. Tonight I'm trying to get some of these comics that I've purchased over the last 2 months finally put away. And I actually have a tote that I'm recording off of tonight because, as you can see in the background, like, I'm starting to clean up my my pop walls too. I had a bunch of stuff here that it was just a catch-all. So I'm trying to get stuff a little bit more organized over the course of this weekend. I've been really extremely busy with work and trying to get everything hatched with a new position at my job. So I don't know. Like I said, let's get into, first I'm going to do some of the quick pickups because I don't have to unbox anything with those. Then we'll get into 2 of these unboxings, and then we'll get back into the comics and discuss, some of the stuff that I picked up this week or over the course of the last, I think, 2 weeks. I don't think anything that I'm going to show you guys tonight is older than 2 weeks old. And this isn't everything I picked up. This is just some notable comics that I picked up. A lot of them are, I don't know, specific variants or whatnot. Without further ado, this one has eluded me for probably 2-3 weeks now. I finally got to go into Barnes & Noble the other day. I kept checking on a web link that I found that was telling if it was in stock. I checked it before I went to training. It wasn't available in the Atlanta area or in the Chattanooga area. And then I seen a local pop collector say that he got his in because he had I don't know, pre-ordered. I guess Barnes & Noble kind of does a reserve for their pops. And he said he got his in, so I hit him up because I've kind of I've ran into him on some of my pop hunts. I was like, did they get a big shipment in? How many's left? He's like, I don't know. I just reserved mine. They told me it was in. I went and picked it up. But this is the metallic Silver Age All Might with the Barnes & Noble sticker. So pretty cool pickup. Like I said, when I went to go pick it up, it was behind the counter and they had 2 more left. That was whatever day I went and picked it up. But yeah, they didn't get a lot of them in. If they did, they sold really fast. So I don't know if that's going to be something that they're going to continually get in, or a lot of times with their exclusives, you can go in there at any given time and they're behind the counter. If they're not a convention exclusive, it seems like they readily keep them on stock, at least for a good amount of time. With these Silver Age All Mights, it seemed like they were popping up in California and the East Coast wasn't getting them. Then the East Coast got them, and then the southern states were kind of trickling in on how many they were getting. Because at the time that I bought this, the Hot Topics where I had just left from, which was Tucker, Georgia, it's right outside Atlanta. I was doing training out there, and they still hadn't got theirs in. So I don't know. It's so damn random with some of these pop releases here lately. But I did end up picking up a Mount Lady 6-inch pop. Not a super fan of these 6-inch pops, but it's my hero, Hopefully I'll be able to add that Hatsume with her pretty soon. So I don't know how or where I'm going to display this one though. My oh, um, my Hero collection is up top with my Dragon Ball Z stuff, and she don't fit. Like, honestly, my whole anime section up there is pretty well full. Like, honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna really fit my last couple of my heroes in. I'm gonna end up having to redo pretty much all my displays within the next, I'd say 6 months to, yeah, I'd probably say about 6 months, because I don't think I'm gonna be picking up any more Dragon Ball Z pops for a while. I know they're coming out with a new season of pops. I think I'm gonna start passing on them, because My Hero, they keep bringing out more and more My Hero pops. I'm running out of space for them. I'm more into the My Hero Academia pops. There's so many Dragon Ball Z pops, and it's hard to kind of keep track of them. Plus, I just seen on something on Instagram. It's one of the people that I follow. They're gonna have a whole new season of Masters of the Universe. If anybody's been following my channel from the beginning, or if you're new to the channel, I started collecting Funko Pops because I collect Masters of the Universe. Let me put some content to that. I collect Masters of the Universe in lots of different variations. I got pretty much all the collector series. I got probably the first 2 seasons of, or series, or of classics, and I've gotten into the Filmation. I got a good portion of those. I don't have a lot of the Mattel ones. I have quite a few of the Super 7s. Well, I found out that they had Funko Pops. I was like, that's kind of odd. And I stumbled across a YouTuber, and he was doing mystery boxes or unboxing, and he had got one. That's the only reason that I even knew about it. I had probably seen them around, never paid attention to them, because I didn't really frequent Hot Topic, Box Lunch. I don't even actually really go in Barnes & Noble unless it's Christmas time and I need some kind of gifts. But I found out about them, got on YouTube, or on eBay, picked up the couple that I really wanted. All of Wave 2. You know, it wasn't any of the Wave 1s. I still don't have any Wave 1s. All the original characters, I still haven't managed to pick up any because they're so outrageously priced. But I picked up a couple of exclusives, and then I noticed that they have G.I. Joe, so I started picking up G.I. Joe stuff. And then it kind of trickled into Spider-Man, and then it kind of trickled into this. And it's just, anybody who collects Funko Pops, you know, it's a wormhole. Like, once you dive in, and anybody who collects comic books and don't collect Funko Pops, it's the same scenario. The same way that you're like, oh, well, I'm going to drop this off my pull list because I'm not really reading it no more. And then all of a sudden they release a new character and you're like, damn it, I missed it. And, you know, and it's that whole, and it draws you in. It's the same thing with Funko Pops. You'll start off collecting just one genre or one character or whatever the case may be. And then you're like, nostalgia just kind of reels you in, because I got into it because of Master of the Universe, and then I just found out they have Jetsons, they have Simpsons, you know, they have all the Disney stuff, and it's like, it just keeps mounting up. You finally, you get to the point where you have to draw a line just because you run out of space. Like, I literally have, I don't know what size these totes are. They're huge. And these are just 2 that I filled up just by picking up stuff off my table and right here. That's not even redoing my wall. So I say that to say this. I'm going to end up having to do the whole walls, both the walls over. I don't know if I'll hit my wife's wall, just because it's mainly rock and roll stuff and Betty Boop. But I'll have to redo everything, because once the new Masters of the Universe comes out, which was the whole point of collecting Funko Pops, I'm going to have to redo it so I can display those. But enough of that. Let's get into some of these unboxings. I've rambled long enough. This one came today. I'm kind of excited about it because I don't have the greatest luck when it comes to Amazon Funko Pops. Usually if I order Funko Pops from Amazon and they're not Amazon exclusives, they come beat all to hell. They're almost, but not as bad as Walmart. Walmart, I've almost given up on ordering Funko Pops from them. With the exception, they did me very well on, they didn't do me dirty on the Big Bang Theory from whatever con it was. I don't remember if it was San Diego or what. Yeah, this one released maybe 2 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that. I think it was 2 days ago. It is Box Warehouse exclusive Todoroki Metallic. Let's see if I can get in there. That glare is killing it. That's about the best I can get. Crazy thing is, I have the regular version. I have the glow-in-the-dark convention exclusive. And now I have whatever the heck Box Warehouse exclusives are. Yeah. Something different. I don't know if you guys can see. See if it'll focus in on there. Yeah. Just says Funko Pop animation, My Hero Academia, Todoroki Metallic exclusive new item, and it has the scan code and stuff for it. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. Got a little dinky crease right here. The tab right here is a little folded up. I don't know if you guys can see. You kind of see maybe a bend in it. It's gonna go in a pop protector, so I'm not overly concerned with it. I wish it would have been in a little bit better shape, but I'm super surprised that it came as fast as it did. I think I ordered this maybe on Wednesday. It could have been Tuesday, but I think it was Wednesday. And it's already here. Same exact box as the original two. The only thing that was different on the glow-in-the-dark one literally was the 2 stickers and the pop itself. Nothing was different as far as the box. Same with this scenario. All right, and the next one, I don't know what to think about this one because I ordered it because I wanted it, yet this company has, this is the first time I've ever ordered from this company, but it has its own reputation that kind of precedes it, and I'm kind of hoping that they're wrong, at least in this case. I don't know if I would order from them again. Did get to me pretty quick, and the company was Big Apple Collectibles, so you guys probably already know what it is. It's wrapped pretty good. Nice bubble wrap. Packaging looks nice. And it's all for one. The Big Apple Collectibles exclusive. So, yeah. Let's see if I can... you can't really get in on that hand. Show you what the hand looks like on that side. So, this has probably been sitting on my shelf waiting to be unboxed for, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 weeks. It came in the day that I did my last video. And it's probably been that long since I did a video because last week I was out of town. The week before that, I was just extremely busy getting prepped to go out of town. So I think it was the week before that I actually put out my last video. And that came in either the day of my video or the day after my video. Really cool pop. Came in great shape. So I'm happy with Big Apple Collectibles. So... But let's get into some of these books from this week, maybe some of last week. Heartbeat. This was actually, well, let me say this. This one has 2 or 3 different covers. And the main reason that I picked it up wasn't because of the comic. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to read the comic. But this cover... and the 1 per store cover, All right. Let's see. I got actually 2 of those. This one's a little bit less wrinkly where you can actually see it, which it's the same as the original, just it's dark and bloody. But they're, and I don't want to butcher her name, Mirka Indolfo. I think I said that right. It's the lady who does Unnatural, and her new book is Unsacred. Unnatural was the pig girl that had fantasies about, like, had sexual fantasies about a wolf. It was a pretty good book. It's actually, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It had a couple adult covers and stuff like that. But this one I literally bought just because these 2 covers she did. I know there's a little bit of hype behind this this 1 per store variant. That's why I went ahead and picked up 2. I don't know. I think it was pretty cool. I don't know what, I mean, it's 1 per store, so I guess that's where the hype comes in. But I mean, I like the original just as well. I mean, if you look at her face, it's kind of all decrepit and stuff. Like, you can see the, let's see if I can get it, where her teeth are kind of showing out of the side of her face. And she's all super pretty in this one. So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to actually read the book. But because she did those covers, I did grab the original cover, the A cover, just because I figured, hell, if I'm picking up the other 2 covers, I might as well grab the A cover. A cover I was not, like, overly enthusiastic about. But, I don't know. It is what it is. This one, I did actually read. This one was, what is it called? Local Comic Book Day cover of Philadelphia. I think it's really going to be a good book. I actually already had it on my pull list, not this particular variant. This book doesn't even come out, like the actual release isn't until the 27th. So I think it comes out it's next week. So, I mean, whatever kind of variant covers or original covers they have next week, I'll end up picking that up. But this was I think it's called Local Comic Book Day variant. Went ahead and picked it up. It comes out tomorrow, but whatever happened, they ended up letting me get mine a little bit early. Then we got Canto number 6. This is the finale of this series. Really good series, especially if you like that whole good guy versus bad guy trying to save his girlfriend type of story. This was the 1 in 10 variant. I actually got the A cover also. It was pretty plain compared to this one. I thought it was kind of cool because they did the little heart in the gears. If you pay attention to the gears, anybody who's been following this story, or even if you just read the first issue or 2, the whole premise is he's trying to get his girlfriend's heart back because they're enslaved and she's dying because somebody stopped her gears or broke her gears, but they had removed their original hearts so they could enslave them. So he's on a mystical journey to try to get her heart, her original or real heart. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Excuse me. Hey, speaking of Mirka and Dolfo, I did pick up Unsacred. I actually got 4 or 5 different covers for this. This one was cool, but this one really wasn't the one that I was excited about. I was excited about the Virgin variant. Virgin variant where she has the gold halo. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a little bit risque or a little bit more of an adult cover. The other ones weren't. The premise for this book was pretty much an angel fall in love with the devil type thing. I don't know. Like, it's maybe not for everybody, but I like weird books. It's either I like Spider-Man universe type of Marvel comics, or I like this really weird indie stuff. And this one's actually by a company called A Blaze. I think that's actually the only comic books that I have by that company. Don't even know if I've ever heard of them before, to be honest with you. Not off the top of my head. Another local comic shop day cover, Absolute Carnage. This was number 5. So this one actually, they have a virgin variant of this also. The shop that I bought this from didn't have that virgin variant. If they did, it probably would have been super expensive. So I was probably lucky that they didn't have it. But I thought it was really cool because they got Carnage kind of in, I don't even know how you'd say it. Like they have the image of him behind the actual image that's kind of jumping out at you. Thought it was a really cool cover. So if you guys are watching this tonight or on Friday night, your comic book shops, if they participated in this local comic shop day, they may or may not have those tomorrow, because tomorrow is when they're supposed to release. He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse. I haven't read this yet. I actually haven't had a chance to read hardly anything yet, but I'm super stoked about this. I believe it's just going to be a mini-series, I think 5 parts. But just the fact that DC brought back out another Masters of the Universe comic, I was digging that. And I did get the B cover too with Skeletor on it. And he's driving his staff into the ground. I want to say that there was a first appearance of like a evil Eternia or an alternate Eternia. There's something of that nature in this book. So, and it should be a fairly easy book to find or pick up. I mean, it's not a limited print run or anything like that. Like I said, I think the series is going to run to either 5 or 6. I'm almost positive it's 6. So, I mean, that's not that long of a run. Probably a short little story. Kind of be cool. And, bam. I don't remember if this is the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 50, but either way, I thought it was a really cool variant. It does have first appearance in here. I picked up, matter of fact, here, I'll show you guys. This was my favorite out of all of them, but I did grab a couple of the other ones. I got 3 of these. I bought them at a discount, so don't judge me. I got the 2099 variant, and I think this was just the B Huck Lee, but I'm not positive. Yes, it's in Huck Lee cover, so that was why I grabbed that one. And then I got some other stuff, you know, Absolute Carnage, Captain Marvel. That was the first appearance also. That was the first time Carnage took over the cat. And Spider-Verse number 2, that was first appearance. And then I got a couple Absolute Carnages. Like I said, I picked up a lot of other books that I didn't feel like we really needed to discuss. These were just some of those that kind of stuck out to me. Like I felt like they meant a little bit more. But hopefully you guys liked the video. If you guys are collecting any Funko Pops, let me know what kind of series you're into. What drew you into actually collecting Funko Pops? And if you're into comics, tell me what you're reading right now. What's the most intriguing book that you're reading right now? Because honestly, like there's so many good X-Men books out right now. I was overly surprised with Fallen Angels. Like out of all the X-Men books I've read, the X-Men issue 1 and 2, I think now. I've read X-Force, Marauders, Fallen Angels, X-Force. I want to say there's maybe one other one. I've read all the stuff that's been released after the, what is it? House of X, Powers of 10. Everything that's been released, I've read all the number 1s at least at this point at the time that I'm recording this video. And honestly, to me, I feel like Fallen Angels kind of stuck out to me. It resonated a little bit more than the rest of the stories. I thought it was really fun. It had a real X-Men. I don't know, just the whole fact that X-23 is just a badass. Like I don't know. Like I really enjoyed the book. If you guys read, I believe it was Excalibur this week. I'm not gonna say any spoilers because it's only 2 days after comic book day, but yeah, you guys really might want to read that book. Like stuff's really kicking off quick in the X-Men world right now. So I don't know. I'm really enjoying this whole run. I have to kind of be resourceful on what I pick up. This will probably be my last big pickup of the year. I've already kind of skimmed back on all my pulls. I closed a couple of my pull boxes just because, you know, it's getting kind of close to the end of the year. It's getting close to Christmas. So I may end up picking up the rest of the series. I'm still pulling X-Men. I'm still pulling X-Force. But like Marauders, that Fallen Angels though, I'm telling you. But I might pick up the rest of those just just get the A covers from now on, just so I can kind of scale back a little bit, because normally when it comes to a series I really enjoy, like I try to get all the covers. Like I am a variant junkie. I don't know if it's the completionist in me or what, but you can never get everything. So, but like I said, tell me what you guys are reading in the comments below. If there's anything that you think that I would enjoy or that you want to put me up on, go ahead and let me know what's going on. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Peace.